You're right there guys, welcome to a different theme video today. I do have a squad that I've been testing out in divisions for you guys to go and try out yourself or even just take some inspiration from. This video today though is to help you guys make some coins on Ultimate Team through investing. So it's not for this week, but it's for next week. But if we act fast, we can make a lot of coins. So drop a like guys. If we can aim for over 1,000, that'd be awesome. If you're needing game codes or anything game related, head over to g2a.com, use the code Fuji for cashback, and let's get into it. So you guys are wondering right now, Fuji, how do we make coins? Who should we invest in? So as you know, this weekend the requirements are basically to build a full Premier League side. So everyone's busy on the market, building their Premier League teams, selling on their La Liga or Bundesliga players, not really paying attention to next week. So the requirements, building a La Liga or Bundesliga team. You can build a hybrid, nothing's stopping you, but more than likely people are just going to go down straight La Liga or Bundesliga routes. So with that being said, I was speaking about this on the Road to Glory and I said it would be a little bit harder to predict who and what players are going to be used. I don't think that's going to be the case. If you just break it down into two separate leagues, La Liga, to start off with, I'll show you the Bundesliga in just a second. Players that are really going to be used, as not many people are going to be wanting to spend too many coins as all these weekend league requirements are coming out. So look at the two centre backs. You've got Mangala right now on the market, 950 coins. He will probably go up to 2,000 coins, no doubt about that. Even 1,500, that's a pretty decent return if you've bought, like, if you've mass bidded on a load of them. So Mangala, he's a good buy. Rafael Varane, arguably the best to purchase right now. 4.5 to 5,000 coins you can pick him up for. I could see, honestly, like 80% of the weekend league players use him or his team in the group stage version, which I'm going to do anyway. So I could see his price, his regular version, going up to 8 to 9,000 coins. So you could easily double your money on that card. Another player that I see used quite a bit is DeMarcos. You do have someone like Juanfran, so that's a little bit difficult to predict, but I've just dropped him in there to give you some ideas. Everyone wants pace, so if someone's slow, I don't necessarily think they're going to go up in price. But even players like Pepe, who's a high rated defender, roughly 25,000 coins, he could go up to 30k. So any really La Liga fast player that you would use, I would honestly say to invest in. Like Alba, he would be perfect. Modric, as there aren't really too many great centre mids in the La Liga, someone like Modric will probably go for quite a bit. And then you have Carrasco as well, that's rumoured to get an inform this week. So that's the La Liga, guys. Let's go and take a look at the Bundesliga. So obviously players such as Boateng, Marco Reus, Aubameyang, they might go up 15 to 20,000 coins, maybe even more. But we don't have the luxury of a massive coin balance to go and purchase multiple cards for investments. So we want to start off low. And if you look in the Bundesliga, there aren't too many centre backs with a lot of pace. So that's a good chance. Socrates, good investment. I've accidentally dropped in his inform card, but his regular version is pretty good. Fantastic pace, decent defending, good physical. He's going to be bought, no doubt. Another player is Toprak. At times he feels a little bit weak. For the most part, he gets in good challenges, and I used him in my Road to Glory weekly side for at least a couple of weeks when I first started the series. So Toprak and Socrates I can see going up. But if you want me to give my honest opinion on three players that I think are going to be the best investments for you, Rafael Varane, Renato Sanchez, everyone is going to be wanting to use that overpowered beast, and Socrates. Because if you look at Renato Sanchez, yes, you do have options like Vidal, but as there are so many different requirements coming up for the weekend league, are you really going to go and purchase someone like Vidal for 100,000 coins for next week for him to drop in price? No, you're going to want to look for those overpowered players. So this team right here, guys, is what I'm going to be using for next week on my main account just to warm up, and then when I go onto the Road to Glory, you're going to be seeing the team that I use over there. So as soon as the game starts, I switch up to the 4-1-2-1-2, so let me do that straight away for you guys. It was working. One of the issues that I've come across, actually, not only in the Bundesliga but the La Liga, they're missing that Kante type player. Some of you may suggest Inform Keita, the first Inform Keita from the Bundesliga. He's good, I've tried him, but he's got high attacking work rates. And there are a few similar players, Casemiro, Enzonzi, you've also got Luis Gustavo. They're three good defenders, but they're just lacking a little bit of pace. I stuck with Casemiro just because he's got a little bit more pace than Enzonzi. You guys can use whoever you want, but for this team, I had to use him for chemistry. So going through it, oh, hold on. Renato Sanchez is played as left centre mid. Ribery as a cam is fantastic, by the way. His dribbling, oh my, is so snappy and smooth. In goal, Fairman. He is a perfect investment. Not many people will go for Neuer, and personally, this year, Neuer makes so many mistakes. Ferdinand is a solid keeper, very, very good and overpowered on this game. He will go up, no doubt, so that's another investment. Carvajal, a lot of people will say, oh, I don't really like him because of his pace. I've been using like 82 and 83 pace fullbacks over the past couple of days and even weeks, in fact, and I'm getting on with them. With the custom tactics that I'm using, I don't feel that that's an issue, and Carvajal is a solid defender, trust me. Yes, he will get caught off guard now and again as he's got high attacking work rates, but you've got cover of Goretzka and Rafael Varane just to help him out. So yeah, he's a good defender. Obviously Varane, Boateng in the defense, and then Baba to finish off. That's a good back four. I think that's solid and it was working for me. Casemiro is in form in that CDM position. Renato Sanchez just for the box-to-box play, and Goretzka. A lot of people will sleep on this card. He's got decent finishing when asked upon. He can tackle, he's got pace, and he's good on the ball. That's all that you ask for. I think he will go up. And obviously Ribery in that cam position with the Hunter Chem style. And we've got these two beasts up top, Aubameyang and inform Embolo. Like, what more do you want, really? They've got pace, height, strength, and he's decent on the ball. So the custom tactics that I was using, these haven't changed. Once again, really comfortable with them. Not only the chance creation, but the speed, the way I play, look for overlaps, it just works really well. So if you want to pause the video and write them down, we're ready though to go and take a look at these clips. And the way the team was passing, like, I've scored some really nice build-up goals that I've been proud of. So yeah, drop a like, guys, and let's go and have a look at the goals. So I can't guarantee that every single one of you watching this video right now is going to make hundreds and thousands of coins, but if you're smart with your investments, I think you can potentially get back 50 to 60,000, which is a good price, especially if you purchase the correct players. I've told you the ones that I'm interested in buying on the road to glory: Sanchez, Varane, and Socrates. Those are three very good cards with some decent potential. And what I did last weekend is I invested 250,000 coins in Kante, Smalling, and Martial. Some of them I got a little bit more for, some of them I didn't, and that's just what you've got to do. If you put like all your eggs in one basket and you go and purchase like hundreds of Rafael Varanes, you could maybe have made a few more coins on Sanchez, but it's not good to be greedy. Just do what you are comfortable with and what your coin amount is allowing you to. So I put in 250,000 last week and I got back 200,000 coins profit, which is just insane. So if you do follow my steps, I'm sure that you're going to make some profit. If you've got a little bit more to work with, then look to bring in players like Marco Reus. He will definitely go up in price. You've got Aubameyang that everyone is probably wanting to use him. So those are just a couple of others that I've dropped in there. But this team, I hope that you're enjoying the goals, like the way that it was building up play, and especially having a 5-star skillet in that cam position. Everybody overlooks Ribery this year, and I can understand why. He's not really the quickest, he's not the strongest, he's small, and he's in that left wing position. So yeah, he just gets disregarded. If you bring him to a cam position, it really does suit him. His pace isn't really an issue with the Hunter Chem style, and with those 5-star skills, now having used players like Paul Pogba, Ronaldo, I feel a little bit bare without those 5-star skills. I just like to pop a few now and again just to allow my opponent to second guess really which way am I going to go, and it just allows me to be a little bit more creative in my attack. And Ribery, he is like one of the best dribblers honestly on this game. The way he's able to pull the ball under control, his agility, just ball control, dribbling, and his finishing isn't too bad. His weak foot didn't feel that great, but outside the box I was able to pop in finesse shots, and it was more to do with how he was building up the play. Then I would feed it through to Aubameyang, who is a prolific goal scorer, Embolo that's not going to miss too many chances, and in the midfield, Renato Sanchez, Goretzka, and Casemiro. Casemiro was good, I've got to say. He scored a couple of goals, but that's it. Like, he's pushing up and scoring goals where I want him to really stay back, and it doesn't matter what tactics you set on him, he's going to push up. But for the most part, he was in a decent position. And when you've got players like Boateng and Rafael Varane to offer really support in the defense, not many people are going to break you down. So I was liking the way the team was playing. It was flowing. I could score goals and I didn't really have any issues with it. So feel free to build that team. And if you are wanting to take part in next weekend's weekend league, I suggest that if you don't want to invest in players, just make sure to build your teams now. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay maybe even double the amount what it's going to be going for next week. So yeah, be safe, be clever, and make sure to purchase your players. So thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Drop a like on the video, and yeah, I definitely recommend this team. It was playing well. Team out. Peace.